Yeah, you don't know nothing vibing like this. You don't know nothing vibing like this. Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that.
First back like he left the song.
You don't know that, vibing like this. 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 Planes ain't watch no diamond my wrist. You don't know that, vibing like me. Yeah, ready to catch a body like me. Yeah, see it, Jack and I see. Ain't think I was watching, I peep. I be outside like a sweet, clutching my fully when I hop in my V. Real baby, and I went number one. Ain't nan nigga pop it like me. Go deep, stiff in my swag. I see it. I ain't trying to kick it when all that I'ma need me that bad. Yes indeed, and I be needing it bad. Yeah, it's getting hot outside. Baby girl walked in and all that I seen with that. She turned around and I see she was bad. Had to turn on my swag. Hold on, you don't know that vibing like this. 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 Planes ain't watch no diamond my wrist. Pop it, you don't know that. Pop, stop it. It's in my hand with it. Yeah, drop it. I'm on the sand with it. I ran that chicken up. I went ham with it. Yeah, excuse me. I need to sit my down somewhere. Baby can't stand it. Bougie, she gon' send you. Go to the store like the making the band. Go, pull that thing out for a real. Hey, I was f***ed up, now I feel better in it. Doing me wrong, I'ma deal with them. Go, might around have to hit that one. I'd rather run up that money and on it up. And park my whip right there and sit on it. When they hit it, they gon' wanna get on it. She gon' bust it wide open for big homie. You don't know that vibing like this. 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 Planes ain't watch no diamond my wrist. You don't know that. You don't know that.
What's good? Let's get the sound check. I feel like a lost puppy. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me put the comments up. There we are. There we go. Are we good? Somebody give me a sound check. Well, I'll give you a sound check, excuse me, and let me know if we're good. Oh, I'm lost in the studio. I don't know what button works what. I feel like I've been gone a whole week. Thanks, Sean D. Nutter. Remind me to compliment you and the lovely wife in the gym the other day. You know I seen it. Welcome to the Wyatt Live 1 p.m. conversation. I want to thank those that are, that rock with us. I appreciate it. I'm here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here today. It took a lot. I know I say that all the time, but I'm very honest. I'm honest about it. What's good? I figure if you can wait for me to come on the air, that I could definitely give you what I have. I mean, if you're committed to watching, I'm committed to bringing it. Thank you very much for coming in. It shocks me that we've been able to do this thing for as long as we have, and I never thought that we would be here. I never thought that we would be here this long. I had no intentions of being here this long. I was not the I was never supposed to be the host. If you understand what I'm saying, like I was never supposed to be here. All right. I was just trying to start something, and we're still here. It's almost like lighting a fire, and the fire just won't go out. It just continues to go. I mean, it started out with a spark. Now we got a little bit of smoke, a little bit of fire, and it's just kind of, I won't say that it's spreading yet, but yeah, in a sense. In a sense, I'll say it's spreading a little bit. We have more people here now than I've ever had before, except during COVID. I don't know if we were a regular thing during COVID. I just think we were just something to do, like one of them Netflix movies and shit that you just really didn't want to watch, but you was out of everything else. All your series, you didn't watch your series twice. You didn't watch everything 2 or 3 times. I can't watch Sopranos no more. I can't watch Oz. I can't watch, I don't know, what's the other one I watch all the time? I can't watch The Wire. I can't watch any of that stuff anymore. I guess I'll just watch Wyatt. I mean, during COVID, there wasn't many choices out there. Once Netflix ran out of content, it was over. So you had to go out here and read up, or watch whatever was out here, something new, something to make you laugh, something that was, somewhat decent. I'll start watching movies on Netflix, bro, to be honest with you, where they didn't even speak English. It was like watching a karate movie that weren't doing karate. They were just, it was like a movie in Brazil or something, and they put English letter or English words, English language over their words. And I'm watching shit that's clearly not a karate movie. Y'all know I grew up on karate movies, so I'm used to watching a movie where the words in the mouth just don't go together. I'm cool with that. I can deal with it. It was our Sunday thing every Sunday. Growing up down the way, we watched karate movies all day. We would clock in, and I mean clock in at the state theater. Oh my God, we would get to the state. Me and my fellas would get to the state 10:30, 11 o'clock, get some hot fries, you know, the fries that they put in the bag, ketchup, hot sauce, mustard, shake the bag up, and it always had that little raggedy ass white fork that you would poke through the whole of the bag. It would always mess us up, and you didn't want to get any of that ketchup in your clothes because that shit never came out. My mama used to always get on me because I would always get ketchup on my shirts. That's why we had, I don't know, do they still separate clothes today now that I say that? See, I had play clothes and then I had school clothes when I was a kid. They still do that today? I'm just curious. I don't know. I don't have children anymore like that. But I don't even think my kids did that. When I was growing up, we had play clothes, which was usually last year's school clothes. And then we had our regular school clothes. And when you come home, you had to take them joints off and rock some of your old, how we used to make our shorts. Remember how we used to make our shorts? Who gonna tell me, how did we get shorts back in the day? Who gonna be first one to put that in the screen? Who gonna show me how they was living? Oh boy, the childhood we had was great. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm saying hello to everybody that's saying hello to me. This is a shout out to you guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. Short show today. Got a couple things I want to bring up. And when I say bring up, he said cutoffs. That's right, Ed. Andrea said, oh, whoa. I'm sorry. Comments are just starting to pop up. They're coming up on my screen a little bit slow. Cut off pants. You damn Skippy. Damn it, we had Levi shorts. If kids wore shit like that today, they'd get capped on. I mean, they would definitely get capped on if you was wearing some what do they call them? True religion jeans today. $200, $300 jeans, and you cut them in the shorts like we used to. Remember how we used to get the hole in the knee? And you know what I'm saying? They probably don't do that like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that they got true religion jeans walking around here cut off to make shorts, which I would think that they would do it now more than ever. And the reason being is because shit, if I'm gonna pay $200, $300 for some jeans, I'm gonna have them forever. You know what I'm saying? Like forever. They're gonna be jeans. Then I'm gonna cut them down to the shorts, Knickerbocker shorts, and then I'm gonna wear them things as draws one day. I'm gonna cut them all the way to the draw line, to the draws for $200. They life for me. Life. I'm gonna keep them forever. $200 jeans, $300 for some jeans. Some of them jeans be $800, $900. And here go the crazy thing. They have holes in them. The pocket falling off. And you paying not. My wife and I, we went out to Phoenix. During my mom's situation, her passing, my wife and I went out to Phoenix, Arizona. We went to a mall in Scottsdale. My mom lived right on the border of Scottsdale and Phoenix. You know, the city of Phoenix. So if you live in Phoenix, you can either go to the Phoenix Mall or you could go to the Scottsdale Mall because you're kind of in the middle. So we went to the Scottsdale Mall, which is kind of like the Kenwood Mall of Cincinnati. And they have everything in there. They have a car dealership in there. And I'm talking about like an expensive car dealership. I can't even think of the name of the car. I'll bring it. But these are electric cars, self-driven cars, and they're on the same level as a high-priced Tesla. Okay, and I mean, they have a car dealership in there, and they also have the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, the Armani. They have Balenciaga. My wife and I went in Balenciaga. I've never seen so much ugly shit in my life that cost so much. They had tennis shoes in there that look like old All-Stars. Anybody ever seen those shoes? They look like the old All-Star Dr. J's we used to wear, and it looked like somebody then rubbed them in the trash can. And it seems like the dirtier and the graspier and the most dingier that they are, the more expensive they are. I didn't understand that. And I just think that's just a generational thing, because I didn't see too many people my wife and I age in that store. I seen kids in there that didn't know any better. 25, 30-year-old kids in there that just didn't have no business spending $300 on a t-shirt because it said Balenciaga on the front. All the shoes in there was raggedy as hell. I didn't see one pair. Listen, the way they were selling those shoes in that store, we would fight if our shoes got that dirty. Do you understand what I'm saying? If somebody scuffed your shoe, like on purpose or even by accident, back when we was younger, bro, we fighting. You did that shit on purpose, and I know you did. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you didn't put that scuff on my shoe on purpose, because your shit dingy. You want mine to be dingy too. I know y'all remember those days. Well, anyway, Balenciaga sell they shit like that on purpose, and it's expensive. I'm like, I can't believe kids are spending this kind of money on this type of stuff. I ain't knocking him. Okay, do what you want to do with your money. That's your thing. But I just couldn't see myself spending $1,200 on a jacket that just looked like trash to me. I mean, it just didn't. I mean, it didn't take a lot of effort to design it. You know, it just didn't take a lot of effort. It doesn't look unique. There's nothing $1,200 about it. The grade of leather is no better than, you know, any other grade of leather. It was just buying the name Balenciaga, and the shoes and the pants and all that stuff. Horrible, horrible. I couldn't believe it. My wife and I went into the store, and they got these kids in there working as well. Kids are learning how to sucker people into the name. Well, this is the line that, you know, this line right here, we only produced 500 of these. We only received 100 of the 500 because this is the hottest store in the country. Okay. All right. I know you didn't put out about 2,000, 3,000 of them, probably more than that. That all being said, I've never been a Balenciaga. I'm not a big name brand guy anyway. I learned that don't really do anything but cushion. I shouldn't say this because there's a lot of people that really like that. I love people who really like high name brand stuff. And if I make this comment, they'll think I'm talking about them. But I got to make this comment because I've already committed to saying it. I just think that high price clothes is an ego thing. I think that people that wear, and because it don't make you better. Now, some people would deny that. Some people would totally, disagree with me. And I get it. Some people feel like if I look good, I feel good. If I feel good and look good, then I'll do good. I get it. That's why you dress up to go to work. I do the same thing. I just have this thing about casual clothes. I don't have to do good when I'm at a concert. I don't have to do good when I'm casually out at let's just say Fountain Square. So for me to have on a $600 t-shirt, how this is making me feel good because of what? I don't know. A lot of people get on me. A couple people in my little circle, they wonder why I always rock my Apple Watch. I can't say that fast, but I've been rocking Apple Watches since I can remember. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is gonna be crazy. And I've said it before. My Apple Watch does more for me than any Rolex on this planet. All right. I spent I probably spent about $350, $400 on my Apple Watch. It keeps up with my carbs. It keeps up with my weight. It keeps up with my running. It does everything that I needed to do, plus some. And guess what else it does? It actually tells me what time it is. And that's the only thing that the Rolex can do. And I'm not one of them guys that's sitting back here talking about people who rock Rolexes because I can't have one. That's not what it is. I know a lot of people think that's broke people talk. That's just broke people talk. No, it's kind of like common sense folk talk. Not everybody that can afford those things rock them things. Last point on this. I'm a shoe fanatic. Okay, damn it. I left my Jordans. I just got some new Jordans while I was out of town. I'll tell you about them. The new Jordan 3s. I got the retros because I just I'm a collector of this. I don't wear them and I don't have them to flex, but I'll share them with you guys. I have a collection. Okay. And let me just say this to you. I'll spend a little something on those, because if I ever get in a bind or a crunch or a clutch or something, I can always sell them. So I'm reading comments at the same time. You know, people like to go in on me. I can always sell them and get my money back plus some. All right. So I don't know if you can do that with Balenciaga t-shirts. I think they're like cars. I think when you drive them off the lot, I don't care how much you pay for it, you ain't gonna never get back out of it what you paid. I can't say the same thing about my J's, my Jordans. It's kind of a collection item. It's a little bit different. Balenciaga, if you're wearing it every day, and you can't trade it in and get the $300 back unless you catch a fool on the street. That's all I can say about that. And I could be wrong because I don't collect clothes. But that all being said, yeah, a Rolex does tell time and keep the date. That's about it. It ain't going to take the temperature in the room. It's not going to tell you, you can't talk to it, and it won't talk back to you. My Apple Watch will tell me if I ask my Apple Watch, because I don't have time to look down at my wrist, I can ask her, what time is it? She'll tell me. That's an investment. I love that. If I want to run my laps, when I run my laps, it tells me how fast I did it. Keeps my heartbeat. These things are unbelievable. The only time I take it off is when I go in the gym and work out, meaning when I'm hitting the bag. But when I'm running and doing my cardio, I keep it on and it keeps up with heartbeat rate, the whole nine. But as far as hitting the bag and things, I have to take it off because of the vibration in my arms and my wrists. I don't want to break my $300 watch. All right. So that all being said, how was everybody's weekend? I'd love to tell you how my weekend was. I would love to tell you. I have some information I'd like to share. This is going to be a show that there's going to be some people that probably don't like what we're going to talk about today. Oh, well. Oh, well, you know, nothing new about that. In the news, let's go over a couple things in the news before I go over the topics, and then I'll take a couple phone calls to get started. I don't know if you guys know this. I fly a lot. Okay. I travel a lot and I fly a lot. And have you guys heard? I know Sean D. Nutter probably heard, because there's something local going on right now as we speak in Atlanta, Georgia. 2 planes have collided on the runway. Whoa. I don't know if they collided on the takeoff landing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have all the information. I'll try to get a little bit more information. It'll probably be tomorrow before I can talk about it. But 2 planes have collided on the runway. I don't know if there's any casualty. I don't know if anyone's dead. I don't know the situation. I just say this. I'm surprised that stuff like that don't happen more often. I mean, I'm amazed at how air traffic controllers do their job. I'm just going to be honest with you. I am amazed. And the reason why I'm amazed at it is because whether we know it or not, there are thousands of airplanes across this country right now on the runways. There are 3,500 airplanes in the air right now as we speak. And it's crazy that they're able. That's why it's such a high stressful job. Can you imagine being, in control of 3,000, 3,500 airplanes coming and going and landing and being on time? And could you imagine doing that job? I couldn't. To me, it sounds like a daycare worker. I couldn't watch a lot of people's kids because of the personalities that come from their homes. Now, I got all love and praise to all my daycare workers, because number one, all parents aren't the same. We'll talk a little bit about that today too. All parents aren't the same. And some people are real sensitive about their kids, and then some people, they want you to raise their kid. Let me get back to the air traffic controller, because I get lost in the sauce on that. But anyway, yeah, 2 airplanes collide on the runway at Atlanta's airport today. And I'm not shocked, but I'm like, whoa, this actually should happen a little bit more often. I'm glad it doesn't. I'm not, wishing that it does. I'm just saying that there's a lot of traffic, and Atlanta is one of the largest. It's in the top 5 of the largest airports in this country. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it should happen more often. It's like cars in the street, in a city, like right now in the city of Cincinnati, where I'm from and where I'm at now. I guarantee you there'll probably be 100 accidents. Well, maybe not that many, but there'll be quite a few accidents today. Fender benders or whatever, miscues at the stoplight, shouldn't have turned right. I didn't know the U-turn. He made a U-turn and he snapped my car. I seen an accident yesterday. I mean, I'm just shocked that there's not more collisions on the runway. And I think that flying, that's one of the reasons why, for a person that's scared of heights, one of the reasons why I'm not afraid to fly is because I just don't hear a lot of accidents. I hear more accidents in cars and deadly accidents than I do in airplanes. So I've never been a big, person that was afraid to fly, even though I'm scared of heights. It doesn't make any sense. Now, helicopter is a different thing. I've never done a study of helicopter crashes until Kobe went down. RIP to Kobe. But I think my fear of heights, I know it came from my mother, but I think my fear of heights is I don't have enough land or ground around me when I'm up high in the sky. Okay. Whenever I'm walking up some rocks or up on some type of, some type of ramp or something. But in an airplane, I don't know. I feel so safe. I feel like nothing, it doesn't seem real. For those who've never flown before, when you get in an airplane, it just doesn't feel like you up 30,000, 35,000 feet. It doesn't feel real. So it doesn't bother me. But if I'm out on a cliff, like when I was in LA, my wife, they called me a punk. I'm about to go off. I'm leaving all y'all here. They called me a punk because I couldn't walk up this cliff. You understand? I'm not going up that cliff. Y'all know what is that? What is that? Shit. It's going past. They had the telescope and the what is that? Conservatory. Thank you. I couldn't go. I couldn't make it. I just was like, I'm chilling. I'm right here. I'm gonna be cool. If you ever go to LA, you got to go to the conservatory. They have all these different ways that you can look at the moon and the stars and the suns. But I couldn't I couldn't go. You walking through all these cliffs, and you see with a forest fire. It's just too much. I didn't feel safe. But anyway, shut up, Twin. Twin just trying for me to go in on him today. Twin started he was the first comment of the day, y'all. Twin was the first comment. He was the first comment of the day, and he just he kind of want you to go on it. I don't know what it is with Twin. I don't get it. But anyway, those planes, man, they collided today. I hope no one got hurt. If so, prayers to their family. That all being said, I thought that things like that would happen a little bit more often, but they don't. So thank God for that. Two other things real fast before I go on to the phone line, and that is this. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Let me knock that off my thing. Don't nobody ask me about the Bengals. If you ask me about the Bengals, you're going to get blocked today. All right? And I don't mean block like a linebacker. You're going to get blocked today if you say something about the Bengals. One other thing. I don't know if you guys heard this, but Big Lots. The furniture store / thrift store, I don't know what you call them, outlet store or whatever you want to call it. Big Lots has filed bankruptcy, and they're doing a reallocation of about $700 million in loans. Okay, there's $700 million that they had to reallocate, redo, restructure. So they're probably in what I would call chapter 11, where they can restructure their bills. And who can think or who heard the story of why Big Lots has filed bankruptcy? Can anybody think of it? Thank you. Private equity to the rescue. These businesses are going out of business because they can't afford to borrow the money to stay in business. The interest rates are too high. People can't really shop the way they want to shop. People aren't spending money in the economy the way they want to because they know that they need to hold on to their dollars. And your guy right here, about 4 years ago, when we first started the program right at COVID, I told everybody consolidate your cards, consolidate it to the lowest interest rate card, because there's going to be a lot of debt and bankruptcy will be at its highest level. Anybody remember that? You had to be here. You had to be here to know what I was talking about. And everything that I said 4 years ago is pretty much coming to pass. pretty much coming to pass. I said there's going to be a lot of corporations that are going to file bankruptcy. They're not going to be able to hold up with the economy. They're not, because the people won't spend the money with them. And Big Lots is one of the latest victims. There's been several others, but Big Lots being a $700 million problem right now. I mean, if the cheaper places are going out of business, imagine some of the companies that have a little price tag on their item. Imagine that. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know if you heard it, but you know, it was just inevitable to happen. It was going to happen. Tracy, what's good, sis? She said they going out of business because they offer high interest lines of credit that folks aren't paying back. No, they're not. I mean, I understand what you're talking about, but you got to understand they're not the bank. They deal with a third party, Tracy. They don't do their own financing. Usually they send you to, you're right, they do send you to a high interest rate company, but those are companies that are third party. That's not their financing, unless something's changed. If something's changed, correct me. But from my understanding, these furniture stores and all these companies that use financing, very seldom, I mean, if you from down the way, like Sun Furniture carried their own notes, you know what I'm saying? That's what they used to do. Shit, you can go in there and get you a TV for $100 down, $5 down, and pay like $20 a week or $10 a week or some shit like that, like most people did back in the neighborhood. But yeah, no, most of these companies like Big Lots and some of these other little small furniture stores, they use a third party vendor for the financing. And those are the ones that are hitting you at those 19 and 20% rates, you know, 19.9, shit that's right on the state borderline of being illegal. So no, and most people don't really care. You know, most people that buy furniture from Big Lots and finance it, they're usually younger individuals. No shot at them. They don't know any better, but they're probably younger people getting their first apartment, their first piece of financing, because they can't really get an A-tier financing. They don't have the credit for it. So I understand it serves its purpose. I've done it, not with that company, but I've definitely, what was it, Swallens? Who remembers Swallens? The video camera, you know, camera, video, audio store. Man, I think I bought a television and probably paid 3 times what it was worth. It was the first place I ever got some real credit for my wife and I's apartment. Like I needed furniture. I told y'all how I got the furniture, but I needed a big screen television. You can't have an apartment in Fairfield when Fairfield was dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of dope in Fairfield now, but I lived in Fairfield when it was dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was really nice. And I had to have a big screen TV. And I think it was Swallens or one of those type of places that gave me my first piece of credit on a television. And it was one of those big screen TVs. And I mean, the TV was huge. The screen was big, but the TV was 10 times as big as the screen. My old heads know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit, you can carry you can carry a 70-inch right now with one hand between your arms. I seen people carrying TVs out the Bengal Stadium, 3 of them like this. And I'm like, back in our day, if you had a 50-inch TV, that damn thing was 600 pounds. 600 pounds. Had to be. The back of it was as big as the screen. Rah. But yeah, Big Lots filing bankruptcy. Take that off the list. Seen it coming, knew it was coming. There's other stores that are going under. They have a lot of people don't understand how these big businesses stay in business. Y'all think they making all this money, but they have so much debt. They have so much debt. It's just ridiculous if you knew how much debt some of these companies have. Now, some people have legitimate arguments when it comes down to the CEOs making a lot of money. Oh, well, you know, that's what it costs those companies to have somebody come in and manage those multi-million-dollar transactional businesses. They have a lot of transactional money. They push a lot of money, push a lot of paper. Somebody has to be responsible for that. If you're gonna be, if you can have me run a $600 million business and I'm getting paid $22 an hour, that ain't gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. But that all being said, let's move on to the next thing. All right, my Bengals. We got 2 seconds on that. 2 seconds. And that's it. If you ain't here to disgrace my Houday, my Bengals, if you here for that today, you're not gonna get no energy from me. None. All right, they had a bad day. It's their first game. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna predict the future. We going in Kansas City next week and we gonna win. We always play good in Kansas City. We always play good in Kansas City, no matter who we have. I'm gonna say this to you right now. If the Bengals don't go ahead and sign Jamar Chase, all they're gonna get is a dude that's half running. He's out there half-assing it right now. No disrespect to him. No disrespect to him, but he's half-assing it. I can't say that I'm blaming, but he's half-assing it out there. You got receivers catching the ball on a slant, running all the way down to the 2-yard line and dropping the ball. You can't beat Withrow. Cincinnati playing like that. You can't beat Tav. You can't beat Woodward. That's saying a lot. Can't beat Woodward. Shots fired. I'm just playing. But I'm just saying to you, like, they made some bad plays. We got a lot of guys on the injured, that are injured right now. T. Higgins didn't play. Jamar Chase was 60% out there. We had some guys that wasn't really going they full out, couldn't really play that well, and it caught up. We were supposed to beat the Patriots. But what's our normal thing? Start out slow. We always start out slow. We start our seasons out slow because we don't play a lot in the preseason. Number 2, we always lose to the teams that we're supposed to beat, and then we beat the teams that they say we're going to lose to. The offensive line played like garbage. Ross Freeman said Burrow is scary. I say the offensive line right now, if I had to criticize my own team, because I don't have a problem self-checking, our offensive line got pushed back. You can't have a running game if your offensive line is being pushed back. And if your offensive line is being pushed back, you definitely ain't going to have no passing game. So you got to make a defense that's aggressive like that, because the truth of the matter is the defense, the Patriots defense outcoached our offense. I hate when people say that offensive lines aren't any good. Man, listen, with the right adjustments, you can beat an aggressive defense. You just gotta pick up what they're doing. They just was pushing in them gaps, bro. And we couldn't, what could we do about that other than run Brown? What's the kid's name? What's Chase Brown? Run Chase Brown like they used to run James Brooks. I know I sound like an old head for saying James Brooks, but you got Chase Brown. Chase Brown, for y'all that don't know, is like a second or third year running back who can run like a receiver. He's as fast as a wide receiver, throwing the ball to the outside and make them linebackers chase his ass. It'll help on the next play. Every play is not going to score a touchdown. Every play is not going to get a first down. Every play ain't going to get you 8 or 9 yards. Sometimes you got to take 2 or 3 yards and make the defense run and get you. That way you can make them make substitutions and you can wear a defense down. You don't wear a defense down just running up the gut all the time. That ain't where you do it. You got to mix the game up. You got to mix it up, bro. And with the Bengals having a little bit of success the last few years, it's kind of hard to sit here and criticize the coaching. But the truth of the matter is they're getting repetitious. They doing the same thing over and over and over again. And we had enough of that with Marvin Lewis. You got skilled players, not one reverse that they run or one little pitch out that they run to Jamar Chase. And the reason being is because they know he wasn't going hard. So now we ain't going to get him the ball. We'll let him run a little 6-yard slant or something like that so we can get a first down. But we ain't going deep to him one time. We ain't going to run a reverse to him one time. We ain't going to really get him involved in the offense. We're not going to do it because he either going to get hurt for playing half-ass or he's not running hard enough and he's going to cost us. So y'all need to square that shit away. I'm telling y'all now. I ain't got shit on it. I ain't got no money on it. But as a fan, I need y'all to get that shit right. Mike Brown, Katie, I need y'all to go ahead and sign this man. His counterparts, Jeffrey's over there, they getting that money because that's what you do as an organization. Pay that young man his money. Go on, I know he under contract. Lock him up. Make him a career Bengal. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you solid it up? Get it solid. Let's go. If y'all don't have him signed by this Kansas City game, he going to do the same shit. He probably going to say his thumb hurt and he can't play or his pinky toe hurt. He is not gonna give you everything he has until y'all get that man money right. Just being honest with you. Is it me? Did anybody else see that? Did anybody else see Jamar Chase? He was running, but he wasn't running. I seen him catch a ball that one man took him down by the shoestring. That's not Jamar Chase, bro. Jamar Chase, when he catches the ball, he's the most dynamic, if not he's one of the most dynamic receivers in the league. And it's very seldom does one guy catch him and just take him down. No, that was I catch this shit. I catch it. I catch it and fucking I'm gonna fall. First down, I just made my check. I got my check. Let's go. Next play. I don't think they threw a pass over 20 yards to him or attempted a pass over 20 yards to Jamar Chase. That's your best receiver on the team, and he was three times better than the receivers in the game that's on the roster today because T. Higgins was on the sidelines and he wasn't even suited and booted and ready to go. So how do you not? Oh my God, it frustrated me. But Bengal fans, as much as we love one another and as much as we love our team, we kind of used to being frustrated. So ain't nothing new. You know what's going to take all this frustration away? When we beat Kansas City next week. When we beat Kansas City next week in Kansas City, we're going to forget about this Patriot loss. But by the end of the season, when we're going into the playoffs or looking for a spot in the playoffs, you know what we're going to be saying? The same thing we've been saying for the last couple years. And that is, if we would have won them early games, we wouldn't be hoping that this team beat that team so we can get the 6th spot, 7th spot, or the 8th spot. We wouldn't be saying all that. Same thing every year for the last couple, 2-3 years. And definitely the years before that. Before we went to the Super Bowl, we were struggling to make it to the playoffs, kicked out in the first round. You know why? Because we was always an 8 seed. And them 8 seeds always had to play the first seed or the second seed, because the first seed always get a first round bye. So we played the second best team in the conference. And that's just not how you can't. It's hard to go to the Super Bowl when you start in the 8th seed because you play all the good teams in the playoffs. You need one of them cushion ass first round playoff joints. Let's see here. I got a phone call. Let me go to the phone lines real fast. That was my rant. Let me see if I can get the phone lines going. I've been having some problems. Here we go. We got it going. Good afternoon, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
What up, Wyatt? This is your favorite Black Mouth Democrat, Drop Squad 52. What up?
Hey, Drop Squad 52. How you doing? Hey, man, do you have me on a speaker or something?
No, it's your system. You just said you've been away. What, you been prepping for today's show? You need 3 days off or something?
No, man, I just been busy. I'll be honest with you. I really been. Hold on one second.
Stop talking.
Hold on one second, Drop. Let me just see something because I hit a button by accident. I want to make Drop. Can you say something for me? I want to make sure you're good.
This is the Black Knot. You got it?
I got it. Go ahead, Drop. My apologies, brother. What's good with you?
Well, you don't have it good because I can hear the reverb in my ear.
Can everybody hear Drop on the phone?
No, wait, hold it. Did you stop pushing buttons yet?
Yeah, we're good now, I believe.
You still pushing buttons. Okay, stop pushing. Okay, the reverb is gone.
Okay.
The reverb is gone.
Yep, got you. My bad. You know we're on a delay, so I've already stopped doing what you asked me to do, but go ahead, brother. My apologies. You're good.
Okay, all right. I just listened to you get to your last topic. You said 2 seconds on the Bengals.
That's all I needed.
And you just morphed. You know what you sounded like?
What?
You sounded like you were defending your Colorado Buffaloes, Coach Prime. You was like, Wyatt, everything you said about the Bengals, all you got to do is replace the Bengals with the Colorado Buffaloes.
Well,
that's one loss. Relax.
Man. Don't tell me to relax, man. That's my team.
Loss.
It's not that you lose or win. I can accept a loss.
No, not the way I listen to you, bro.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Brother, I can accept the loss, but I can't accept how we lose. Look, some of this stuff is correctable. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like some of it is obvious mistakes. Fumbling the ball at the 2-yard line, going into the end zone is not acceptable. Not getting a pass past 20 or 30 yards in a whole game, 4 quarters of football, that's unacceptable. Your front line, offensive line getting pushed back.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's unacceptable.
I get it, Wyatt.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what I heard. Because I've been listening to you talk to the Bengals for the last couple years, and then the same with the Colorado Buffaloes. And I'm just saying, bro, all I'm saying is that's the way it sounded to me. Now, can I start my part, what I wanted to talk to you about?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay. I sat through it for 9 minutes, and then I hung up. I was on the same page with Twin. Get to the point. So I hung up, and I called back. All right? So I'm waiting again, and I'm waiting. And I did not hear you mention. You mentioned the Bengals, Big Lots, and you ain't say nothing about the showdown tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Not one word. Now, please tell me you were getting to that.
No, I really wasn't.
Okay. All right. So, again, Wyatt, based on what's happening at Big Lots, because the Bidenomics, Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden's economic policies caused that. Businesses like that with that small profit margin, you cannot make up them losses over a 1-year period, let alone 6 months. You might be able to get through it, like you said, with borrowing money. But if the economy is messed up and the American people don't have the money to go to Big Lots, then those businesses go out of business. Because out here in California, 99-cent store, gone. Big Lots, gone. See, I mean, I could go down the list in California. You've talked about that before.
I know California is bad because
right.
those
and I heard with the example you gave about borrowing money, but you failed to mention about businesses like that with that small profit margin. It's like they're barely in business to begin with. But again, it's the Biden-Harris economy, and all I'm saying, Wyatt, tonight, a lot of people are going to tune in, because they've been faking the funk for the last 2 months, telling us that somehow Kamala Harris, who's been the vice president, is turning the page to something new, when she only gave one interview on, I think it was CNN with Dana Bash. She did a radio interview yesterday, Wyatt. I'm pretty sure you know who she did it with, right?
Was that the Ricky Smiley?
Yes, sir. Now, I want to ask you, Wyatt.
I actually thought I thought it was before that yesterday. I thought that interview. Hold on 1 second. I thought that interview was before yesterday. I don't know. I just guessed that. I didn't know. I thought it was like on Friday or Saturday. I didn't hear it. Don't need to hear it. I know what it's going to be about. Ricky Smiley is not a journalist. Neither am I. But at the same time, I don't expect him to have any type. I mean, he already said what he felt about her back in the day.
But Wyatt, is he the #1 black radio show? No, not even fucking close.
I mean, she would have.
Who's the #1 radio morning show like Ricky Smiley? Who's the #1?
As far as radio?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, look.
It's the Breakfast Club.
Okay,
come on,
but
bro.
hold on. Because they're not journalists either. So,
I didn't say that.
Okay, I know you didn't. But
I ain't asked you about no damn journalism.
Well, wouldn't you think that those interviews would go to journalists versus opinionated shows?
No, that's what
I would think so. I would think that.
But Wyatt, I get what I understand. That's what you think, but I'm telling you what the political strategy is.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying,
because she knows she ain't gonna get no tough questions from Ricky Smiley. But if she go to the #1 black morning show, which is, hosted by Charlamagne, she know it's coming.
No, he may
not.
So
she stayed her ass away from Charlamagne. and the Breakfast Club, and you know it, and I know it, and everybody in the chat know it. Okay? And this morning, right, they're taking clips from her on the Ricky Smiley show. Guess what clips they choose to play, Wyatt?
I would never be able to guess. What clips?
Clips about what to expect from Trump tonight in her debate.
Not what she's going to talk about.
Wyatt, I didn't even watch the interview, but I'm telling you, it is so predictable, the situation that they're in right now. Okay, she finally broke 80% support among Black voters. Just barely got there. Okay, but my point is, Wyatt, she needs to have the performance of her life tonight. Okay, that's all I'm saying, because she should be up by at least 5 to 6 percentage points by now. But she's going down and Trump is gaining ground. So I hope you encourage people to watch the debate tonight, because sometimes when Democrats aren't very happy, especially Black Democrats, they tend to cover their eyes and their ears, and they just hold their breath and get through the election. Because for one, they're not going to vote for a Republican, but they will stay home and not show up for Vice President Harris. So it's on tonight. It's simulcast. ABC is hosting it. So they say if this debate does not get 50 million, like the debate that knocked out President Biden, she has no chance. Her numbers are going to really start to crate. And if that happens, get ready, because they will get desperate.
Okay. Well,
all right. So
I think
thank
the
you.
Debate, I think the debate is necessary. I think there should have been more than one. I think there's only going to be. It all depends on how this one turns out. In my opinion, if it works well for her, she'll do it again. Maybe.
No, bro. No. If she does good, just like if Trump dominates, there's no reason to have another one. But if she has a bad one, I guarantee you she gonna request another one, and then try to blame Trump when he doesn't accept that he's a coward and he's running from her. So everything is on the line tonight for Kamala Black Y'all Harris. So everybody's going to be looking at how our hair looks, how her makeup looks, what type of outfit she wears, what kind of pin is on her lapel. All of that is going to matter. And I'm just saying, we're going to find out what this woman is about, because if she can pull it off, Wyatt, she, again, is going to go down in history twice. All right?
All right.
All right. Thanks for taking my call, brother. Have more respect for your callers. Peace out.
Brother, I gave you a whole lot of respect. That was Drop Squad 52. I gave him way more respect than I'm always respectful. Yeah, I know that. If that's what he wanted to, talk about, that's cool. I was talking about the Bengals. He shifted the whole thing, but it's cool. Listen, of course, people will watch the debate tonight. You don't need me to tell you to watch the debates tonight. I ain't reminding anyone, because you already know there's enough advertisement on it. They talk about it on the radio. They talking about it on TV. They talking about it on podcasts. You don't need me to remind you. Now, what I'm going to do is stay clear of that, because I already know how it's going to turn out. I'm kind of like, it's very transparent to me. I know how it's going to turn out. I know how it's going to spin. I know what's not going to be talked about. I know what will be talked about. I know what the attempts will be, and I know what the avoidance will be. No sense. I don't get caught up in this politics shit like that. I don't even pretend that I'm some guru or something with politics. But I'm a people person. I'm a people reader. I understand politics. When I say I understand politics, I understand politricks. I understand what people do to get where they need to go. I know who gonna help. I know who not gonna help. I know what's been working and what's not going to work. You just got to look at certain things to be able to tell. Look, two things in this world that divide people the most: politics and religion. I'd rather stay clear of them. I've been saying it for years. And when I give warning shots and when I give things of this information and I say certain things, people get upset at me because of my opinion. Let me just be clear right now. Let me say this to you guys right now. This is probably the first time I've ever said this kind of way. All right, but I've said it several ways with the same meaning. Here it is. Check it out. I'm not a journalist. This is an opinionated show. People know that, but I just want to be clear. What I say is my opinion. All right, so if I give you my opinion, if you mad at my opinion and then try to be mad at me, that's just childish. But it's cool. I ain't tripping. I probably have done that in some people's eyes, but I ain't mad at nobody because of their opinion. Now, I do get a little hot, hot in the collar a little bit when I see people perping and shit about how, trying to defend nonsense. Yeah, I get a little upset about that. Not upset to the point where I'm like, you the demon, you the demon. No, not like that. I just don't like to see my people get played. Okay, and that's just the bottom line. I've been watching people get played for a long time. And I sit back on the sideline and I watch it, and then I watch the aftermath, and then I watch us say at the end of getting played, I hear this all the time. Oh well, and then you got your frontline gunliners who sit back and defend it. I just watch it, and it's just, I don't have time. I got my mind on other things, and I'm gonna talk about that today. As you all know, I went to Shreveport, Louisiana over the weekend. I had a great time. I'm gonna share some of that experience with everyone. Couple things that I will talk about on that. Opportunity. A lot of people try to talk about where there's lack of opportunity, but that's because they waiting for opportunity to come knock on the door and lift their ass off the couch and say, hey, guess what? I got something for you. I got a deal for you. I got this opportunity for you. And that's not how opportunity works. Opportunity works when you're standing in the place to be at the time of opportunity passing by and you grab opportunity. Opportunity is never going to grab you. So I'm just going to tell you about some things that I see as being a little, some opportunity in Shreveport. Those that don't want to grab or don't gravitate to this information, fine. Because what I'm going to tell you right now, you could be doing in your local city. But see, some people need a different environment. And this is not a knock. This is just how it is. Some people leave an environment because the environment is not good for them. And they go to an environment that's conducive to their thoughts. What will make them successful? Most people who are successful in this world are only successful because they surround themselves with successful people or people of the same mindset. You ever notice that misery always around misery? Yeah. It works the same way. How many people do you think that are successful and walk around every day, all day with muzzy posies and people that's complaining and, oh, this shit, they ain't gonna let us. People don't hang with people like that, bro. How many people you think hang around a bunch of people that smoke dope? I ain't never hung around a bunch of crackheads. That's probably why I'm not a crackhead. So come on, man. Change your environment, you change who you are, you change your opportunities. Bottom line, some people will leave Cincinnati, go to a place that's more conducive to their way of thinking, Atlanta being one of them. A lot of people went down to Atlanta to pursue their business because they felt like that environment. They could have opened that same store, hair salon, barbershop, tax service. You could have opened that same place in Cincinnati, but you didn't. And the reason being is because the same opportunity to open it is there, but do you have the support? Do we focus on the wrong area of what's making us successful and unsuccessful at what we're trying to do? See, success comes, that's the new village. To be successful, you need a village to help you be successful. That's just how I see it. And you got to find these villages. Just find what works for you. But look, you still got to have the village. You still got to have the people that are going to support you and not mad that you're trying to do what you're trying to do. And that's the bottom line. I hate it when people say, I can't do nothing in Cincinnati. Well, blame the right thing. Blame the right reason why you can't be successful in Cincinnati. Don't say it's because city council. Maybe city council is not doing what you need them to do, but that don't mean that you can't do what you want to do. They might not want you to do it a certain way. They may be against, they might play a part somewhere down what you're trying to do, but they can't stop you from doing what you want to do. Let me see. Hold on. Ron said, that's why I told you at one point that I was leaving Cincinnati. I get it. Ron, I knew what you were talking about, but I got to speak to everybody when I'm making my points. I know what you meant. when you felt like you were being done wrong by the people. You wasn't saying you was running away from the people and no people like that wasn't somewhere else. But you still, Ron, got to move somewhere that's going to be conducive to what you're trying to do. If you can't move to Atlanta and think that you about to have it's just going to be better for you if you're not providing a service that your people don't support. It's not going to be better for you. It's going to be the same, and you're going to run into the same thing. You're going to run into them same type of people. You know, Atlanta look, bottom line is this. Atlanta, you can go down to Atlanta as a black-owned business and do well because people down there support. They revolve the dollar more in Atlanta than they do anywhere. We're about to change a little bit of that, and I'm going to tell you about that here in Shreveport. Now, you could go down to Atlanta, open up a business, and you can spread the money. They, 2 times, 3 times touch the money. You can do that. But you still got to have the support of the people. My thing is this. There's people that live in Atlanta, that's from Atlanta, that don't feel the way people that come from other places feel about Atlanta. I mean, unless you're in the rap game, I ain't seen nobody from the city of Atlanta or in the surrounding areas, College Park and all that old shit, that claim Atlanta. I ain't seen none of them if they're not part of the rap game, part of that making they see bigging they city up. I've never heard of them. I've never heard any of them talk big about Atlanta. Atlanta the shit. We the shit. Yeah, we the shit. We the shit. This is the best place in the world. No, they act just like Dayton, Cincinnati, Cleveland. They act just like all of us that's from these cities who say, ain't nothing here. Meanwhile, guess what they posted in the magazines? Cincinnati, the 3rd best place to go during a vacation. Or what is it? Somebody put it up. Realistic. I was just making that one up. Best cities to live in. Cincinnati hits the top 10. And only people that's saying, what? Are people from Cincinnati. That's it. Everybody else from shit. You get somebody, San Diego, Cincinnati, great. I love Cincinnati. How? You live in San Diego with the beaches. You live in San Diego, they got all this great stuff. Architectural, sea fields. You got all this great stuff in San Diego. How could you think so highly of Cincinnati? Well, Cincinnati has a rich art culture. That's what I like. I'm saying that's what they say. They got these great restaurants. They got the precinct. They got this. They got the places that we don't go to. That's sitting right in our backyard that we don't see as being something nice. I've traveled in my world, in my life. I've probably lived in sea fields. Those are restaurants out by the oceans. They call, like, if you live in an ocean town, or if you live in an area that has restaurants out on the ocean and stuff like that, they call them sea fields. Those are places like restaurants and amusement parks with merry-go-rounds and stuff like that. That's what they call them out there. I guess it's a slang word. I'm sorry, I used a bad word. But yeah, sea fields where you can go out there and do everything you want to do. You can live out there for the week. If you go on vacation, you want to go somewhere with a sea field. You want to go somewhere that got the beaches, the hotels are on the water, the boat rides, all that type of stuff. But that all being said, you see people bitch and complain about Cincinnati, bitch and complain about Cleveland, bitch and complain about where they live and where they're from, and then go off somewhere else and be great. If that's what you need to do, that's fine. It's probably like that for what you're into. Cool. Let me go over one thing. Let me go to the phone lines before I go into my topic real fast. Let's get phone lines going. Good afternoon, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
What's up, buddy? Welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, twin? How you doing today?
Miss you, buddy. I'm doing all right, man.
I got a bad feeling about this one. You calling me buddy. I'm starting to wonder where this going already.
I ain't gonna go off on you, man. You cool with me. I ain't gonna go off on you yet.
Oh,
even though you ain't coming, even though I ain't see you Friday or whatever, cause to check in, but you handling business. Business comes before anything.
Of course.
But I was thinking about what happened to Tyreek and stuff.
Tyreek.
That's crazy, man.
What happened to Tyreek?
He got pulled over down there before the game.
Oh, Tyreek. Okay, the Tyreek, the football player.
Yeah, Riley safe. Yeah, he should have just, he get pulled over and the way things happen, should have just got out the car and follow commands. Man, you gotta act a donkey like this. I was kind of stupid, man, by even watching the video, man. Because you know how people, man, they ain't gonna act right, man. These people.
Well,
yeah, so.
Well,
it is what it is.
I'll just give my opinion on what I know so far. I haven't really seen the body cam. I generally wait to see stuff like that because things are not always how they seem, how they look. And I'm just not going. I'm on the side so far of excessive force. That's where I'm at right now because of the little bit that I did see. All right, but I haven't seen the officer body cam from the pullover, the conversation. I haven't seen all of that yet. But what I've seen,
I thought I sent it to the wild line.
Oh, maybe so.
I think I probably saw, but let me tell you this, right? I'm from the Inglewood area. Most majority of Inglewood area is black cop where I stay at. Until you cross up, if you go back west, like towards West and all that, which you don't know about, you run into Spanish and all that, Mexican, Puerto Ricans and all that. Why? It's a clique. You got the black clique, you got the Puerto Rican police. You go out west towards O'Hare, you got the Polack, which is going to punish people and all that. It's a clickbait and everything. So these officers in these cars are probably Puerto Rican those over there and everything. That's how they used to do you, man, because, the brothers out there want that. But if I go out there, which I had a couple of females out there going out there towards O'Hare, when I go out there and stereotype me tight, I got to stop plenty of time. What you doing out here? I'm using somebody. Let me see your ID and all that extra stuff. So they do that, man. It's a clickbait they run and everything. This district got the Mexican police, the other district got that. So that's how it is, right? Wyatt, I'm keep on jumping a little bit, so catch up. Hey, Wyatt.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My thing is this, Wyatt. You got all these politicians and everything downtown. I'll go get on tomorrow and make you ready to talk. You got all these politicians, man, and all of them black. You got this lady, they closing her restaurant down because of overcapacity and some extra stuff. But why? I could have sworn, man, you go to BW3s or Hooters or one of them, they got patios and all that. And people out there partying, tailgating, whatever they doing, they close them down, no. You got full force in the council, and y'all can't look out for this sister, NAACP, whatever organization around this county, and y'all can't look out for that sister. Y'all planning, and y'all know once y'all get down here with the white folks and everything, it's a problem because I'm black. Oh, they doing this, they doing this. Just tell me 3CDC runs Cincinnati and y'all don't. Just tell us that.
Okay. Well,
to get our business cracking with us. One last thing, right?
Okay.
I hope to say you might block me or cut me off.
I'm not gonna do that. You have my word. I won't block you.
They need a new coach, man. Them Bengals.
Oh, hell yeah. You out of here, bro. I holler, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Get out of here, bro. I told y'all, if you come on here talking about them Bengals, you gotta go. Yeah, you right. I lied. I said I wasn't gonna cut. I thought you was gonna say some shit about me. But no, you talk about me all you want. You can't talk about the Bengals. You can't do that. That will get you out of here. Twin callback. I'm just playing. Damn, I'm wrong for that. I should have hit the pause button. I tried to hit the pause and I hung up on Twin. I ain't mean to hang up. Twin about to give me the business. Oh shit, he gonna cuss me out. Let me see if I got the storm button. Where's the storm button? There it is. Look at this shit here, right there. Look at this. I probably deserve this. I know I'm gonna get it when he called back. One more for Twin. His ass out of here. Sinking ship. You gotta go. You can't talk about the Bengals. You right. You seen it coming. You knew I was gonna cut you before you. There you go. I'm gonna give him a chance to get this shit off his chest so he won't carry it over into tomorrow. What's up, twin?
Yeah, my feelings hurt, man. I just want you to know that.
I know, man. I know. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit the mute. And then say that. I didn't mean to hit the button. I meant to hit the mute. But all right, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I disagree with the comment. I don't think we need a new coach. I think our coach just need to do some new shit.
Like what? Get a new locker room again or something?
No, man, we just need some new. We need to run some plays. We was very basic on week 1, bro. Look, don't come on here all high and mighty and shit because the Bears pulled the game out. I know that's why you feeling good. If y'all would have lost, you wouldn't have called. No, don't try that shit. Don't try that shit.
Hey. No, Wyatt. Hey, we want to look into good either, man. We want to get them passes off like that. We want to look at our defense that kept us in the game. He wasn't looking too good either, man.
Yeah, but y'all won.
Hey, we'll take it though. Hey, Wyatt. Look, like Chase is, man, it's killing them inside and everything. You can tell about his well plays because Chase a beast, man. He'll throw them off, them dudes also. He was getting tackled by a shoestring. Come on, Chase. But I feel him, man, he hurt. He seen other wide receivers, he know he better than them, getting paid all that money. And Mike Brown was like, remember A.J. Green? He didn't want to sign him, but he went to Arizona and got that big check. So Mike Brown, he played. That's why they ain't gonna never go nowhere. If they ever get him out that office, they'll prosper, man.
Wait a minute. Twin, I am not about to let you go in on my Bengals. I'm not gonna let you do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. No. I'm not gonna let you do it. Hold on, twin.
But I had to pick church over the game. And my baby mama, please say, I said, yeah, I gotta go to church first. And then I said, what's the scope? I said, no, I ain't going then. It's a wait. I was gonna go to the game. I like the Bengals, whatever, but until they start doing other stuff, then man, it's crazy, man. But keep going on. What you about to say?
Man, listen. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. The Bears ain't been to the Super Bowl since '85. You got people wasn't even born yet.
Don't we got a ring, though? I don't care if it's 30 years. We got a ring, right?
Bruh, they didn't even have the internet then. They didn't have the internet. That's how long ago it was.
Hey, open your internet now. See when the last time the Bears won the Super Bowl. And see when the last time the Bengals won. Them Bengals, y'all celebrated that Washington like y'all won the championship.
Bro, we went 2 years ago with this coaching staff.
Okay, and what happened? What happened?
We went to the Super Bowl.
Came back, right?
We went to the Super Bowl. We won 2 AFC championships with this coaching staff, this team. When was the last time y'all won a championship in your division? Stop.
When they cheated.
When they cheated y'all. In '85, the last time y'all won anything, damn it,
was 08, 06, when we went to the Super Bowl.
What?
Remember David Harris? You remember with Peyton Manning now? You remember?
Peyton Manning.
When Lovey was coaching the Bears,
yeah.
Like him all them, that was the last year, 06, something like that, 08.
No. Bro, you need to stop playing. You need to stop playing Madden so much. You get in the Madden football game that you play mixed up to the real shit out here.
No, I don't play Madden. I play college football now. Madden week. You better get on college football. That's what I play now.
I don't really do much of it anyway.
What?
Huh?
Nah, no excuse. No more excuse.
Bruh, hold on. Let me find my buzzer because it's. Hold on. That's the shot clock. You hear it?
No, I can't hear it. You gotta do that around the commercial. Can you hear me now?
2006 it was, Fame said. Fame would know. It was 2006. But y'all ain't won shit. Y'all ain't won shit since y'all had the refrigerator Perry. That's it. And Walter Payton, Jim McMahon, Willie Galt, Allen Gentry. Y'all ain't won shit since then. So please stop it. There's people that ain't even been born yet. Stop.
Wyatt, I'm really mad.
They didn't have the internet.
Internet ain't got nothing to do with winning.
I'm just saying that's how long ago it's been.
Right.
They didn't have home computers.
Hey, Wyatt, you silly, man. Hey, I'm sorry, man. My girl gone for the season, man.
Who?
Angel Reese.
Wow, she hurt herself.
Wrist, right wrist.
Oh, I'm hurt.
I'm like, man, you sure they ain't playing up so the old girl can get the MVP?
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that she's hurt though. Angel Reese, you know, I respect her. I like that little sister, but I don't want to see her hurt.
Yeah, she gone for the season and everything.
Oh man,
over with.
That's bad.
Hey, one more thing.
One more. I gotta go. All right, what's up?
They hating this stuff.
Who?
Still hating on your boy 50 Cent talking smack. And then I'm going to flip it for the last time because I know you're going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. I think he still should have put him on the ticket, though. Jay-Z should have put Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
Y'all did it for Snoop now in Cali. Now, put some respect on that man's city, man.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything. Even though Jay-Z looked out for him, paid up his dues, but still look out for the man. You repping New Orleans. They won't be right if you don't put the New Orleans boys up and them hot boys up in there. Man, just do it right, man, because Kendrick Lamar, he okay. He all right. But, hey, that's Lil Wayne town, man. Lil Wayne the king down there. Just go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, I
give
agree.
him at least a shot. Right. All right, man. Hey, you be safe, and I expect you to be there. You got that watch and stuff, and that watch tail time and weight and all that, so I expect you to be on there tomorrow 1 o'clock.
All right.
Don't faking with that watch, man. It ain't no rolling. You said it's an Apple, whatever you said it is.
It's an Apple watch. A very basic
okay,
watch.
1 o'clock, talk to that watch and say, put me on. Alexis, y'all can talk to Alexis. Get that watch. Talk like Alexis.
All right, twin. We'll holler at you, bro. That's enough.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
All right, bye.
Then went in on my watch, went in on my Bengals, and I've been kind, gentle man to this guy. Come on here with this screaming ass phone, sound like you talking in a fan. And I'm being kind to you still. And you're going to come in here talking crazy about my team, talk crazy about my watch. It's a basic watch. He talking crazy, sounding crazy at the same time. That's crazy. He said, we up on a strong break. Yeah. Time out. Get twin ass out of here. Bring a sub. Sub. Get somebody else in here real fast. Let's go. One more phone call before we move on. Good afternoon, caller. This is Wyatt. Who am I speaking with?
This is Fame Rusty. How you doing?
Fame, what's good with you, brother? How you doing?
I'm outstanding per usual. Listen, you talking about Jay-Z and not putting Lil Wayne on the headliner of the show in New Orleans?
Well, I think Twin just brought it up. It was going to be part of my conversation today. I hadn't brought it up yet, but yeah, I was going to say something about it. I think my opinion, and not a long opinion, so you'll know. I'm going to let you have the floor, but I want you to know how I feel a little bit. I think that it would have been good just to give Lil Wayne that appearance at the Super Bowl. That's his city of New Orleans. It's one of my favorite cities as well. And they are the hip hop culture. If you were going to put a hip hop artist on the Super Bowl, roster, so to speak, or part of the program, it kind of only serves right to do some of the people, the kings of New Orleans, to make them, to let them do it. And I think Twin brought up a good point when they were in LA. They brought in Snoop and Dre and a couple other artists from that area. You know what I'm saying? So I think that New Orleans, I thought it was a serious overlook of not putting Lil Wayne on there. That's my take. What's yours?
And I think that's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life.
Oh, well, okay. I've heard some crazier shit than that, but if that's, you need to get out more if that's the craziest shit you've ever heard.
Yeah, they don't owe Lil Wayne nothing.
They don't owe him anything. It's not a matter of owing anybody anything, bro. It's
right. He doesn't even live in New Orleans anymore.
So what?
All that stuff about all that crap, all that silly ass, childish banter about this is so-and-so city. He don't even live there anymore.
So what?
And two, there's nobody hotter than Kendrick Lamar right now.
Well,
This is not a regional. This is not a regional concert.
Wait a minute, hold on. When you say there's nobody hotter than Kendrick Lamar right now, is that true? He has a song out. It's a diss song. You can thank Drake for him because before he did that, Kendrick Lamar wasn't nobody talking about Kendrick Lamar, even though he was doing soundtracks and all that. You can thank Drake once again for putting the fire on somebody again. Drake's been the guy that's been putting a lot. I'm sorry?
There's never been a better buzz and a bigger buzz in rap since 50 Cent got shot.
Oh, I don't know about that, bro. You off today, man. Let's go to sports. Let's talk about something you know a lot more about.
No, that's not go to sports. You tell me where a rapper since 2003 when 50 Cent got shot, or 2002, whatever, who's had a bigger buzz of what Kendrick's doing.
Well, first of all, 50 Cent was not a rapper. He wasn't he wasn't like a mainstream rapper when he got shot that many times.
Let's not argue semantics.
I'm not arguing semantics. You brought 50 Cent and him being shot up. You brought that to the table. I'm saying 50 Cent was not a prime.
Not prepare him to start him.
No. It was a part of his story. But no, it's not what got him to stardom. What got him to stardom is when he linked up with Dr. Dre and Eminem. And when he had the fattest producers in the game, and he came out with the hottest tune in the club. That's what put him on. And then here come Window Shopper. I mean, 50 Cent deserves every piece of historic, everything that he's earned in the rap game, he earned it. It wasn't like he got shot and then, now, I will say this. It does give him street cred to have the background of he got shot 9 times. He bout that life, but that's not what made him popular. If he would have put out trash ass movie, there's plenty of rappers that got shot up and they ain't as big as 50 and they ain't got no name out here. A lot of them then been shot up. A lot of them then went to jail and come home and still ain't putting out no real tunes.
I couldn't agree less. Just
okay, well, it's the truth. It's the truth. I know about 4 rappers in jail right now. And when they come home, they're gonna be used to be rappers and ain't gonna never hit the levels.
No, circumstances got 50 Cent hot. Because he became hot right after Biggie and Pop died.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you trying to tell me? Let me ask you this, Fame, because you watch a lot of the historic videos of hip hop. You probably watch things like interviews with Irv Gotti, and Jay-Z and all those type of clips. You watch stuff like that, right?
I do.
Okay. Did you ever see that clip of Irv Gotti? Who had his boys Ja Rule and them in the studio, and he told the story about when he first heard that in the club cut by 50, and it came on like boom, 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 and he told them, fellas, we got a problem. And guess who else said that? Jay-Z went back and told all of his camp that too. Right. Remember? They said when he first heard that song, Jay-Z told Memphis Bleak and all of them, bro, we need to just sit back and ride this wave because this dude 50 gonna be out here for a minute. So we need to saturate the market with music, but none of them did it. So 50 kicked their ass in the game because he had the hottest producers it wasn't because he got shot 9 times. That was just part of the story. He had the hottest producer and the best writers around him when he became hot. I think that's the true story of 50.
Again, we're gonna move on because we have way varying accounts of it. We can spend the whole phone call talking about that.
Okay.
But Dr. Dre in LA, Dr. Dre is an icon in music, not just a rapper. Lil Wayne is just a rapper. Dr. Dre,
I don't know if that's fair to say. I don't know if it's fair to say. Look, I kind of agree with you, but I don't think Lil Wayne is just a rapper. Because when you are a rapper or an entertainer who adds value to other entertainers, you're more than just a rapper. Like for instance, these guys get paid handsomely to be on other people's to do a what do they call it? To do a collaboration with them. You know what I mean? To do I don't know exactly what they call it. A feature, right? They get paid handsomely for that. Megan Thee Stallion gave Future $250,000 cash to be on a feature for him to come on her album. See, those are business moves. When you're doing stuff like that, he's more than just a producer. He's more than just a rapper. You're bringing value to another person's career, and I think that's being more than just what you call a rapper.
Can I stop you real quick?
Sure.
Briefly. Yeah, Regina Dixon Griffin, your little quip, no more calls today.
Be nice, Fame.
I'm gonna be nice.
Be nice.
Miss Griffin, do you love your husband?
Oh,
if
come
you
on.
do,
All right.
why do you hyphenate your last name?
All right, Fame. Come on, bro.
Let's be honest.
Fame, can somebody say
you're either Griffin
Fame, Fame, how do you know? Wait a minute,
Fame,
let's be clear. It might not even be what you're talking about, bro. I'm having phone line problems today. The phones don't sound good. So can we at least
you shouldn't be talking shit. She wants to talk some shit.
Well, wait a minute. Saying no more phone calls don't mean that she's talking shit, Fame. It could clearly mean, I'm just saying this by being fair. It could be because the phone lines don't sound good coming through the system.
No, she talks. No. This is based on her history.
Okay, well,
this is based on her history. She'll talk some shit about
bigger than the situation one time. Be with me, bro. I do the same thing. I got caught up. Let's be bigger than the situation sometime. All right.
Yeah, let's be bigger than the situation.
All right, just make your
exactly.
point.
Same thing with Wayne. Quit crying and be bigger than the situation. He didn't say
Wayne is not crying. He's not crying.
He didn't say that he couldn't perform. He just ain't the headliner because Kendrick's the hottest thing in rap right now.
You get 15 minutes. You get 15 minutes on stage at the halftime show. I don't think he's gonna bring. You know what? If I'm Kendrick Lamar, if I really want to kill the industry right now, I'll do 2 songs, bring Wayne out, and then I'll finish it. But see, you got to understand. This is why New Orleans rappers deserve this, because they have more than 15 minutes. You got a whole bro. Wait, listen. When you bring Lil Wayne, hold on, bro. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. When you bring Lil Wayne, you're not just bringing Lil Wayne. You're bringing New Orleans. You're bringing Master P, who deserves it. That's a whole movement. These guys moved the needle of hip hop, bro. They brought a whole region with them. They deserve the Super Bowl appearance. Lil Wayne is a mega star. He's a mega star. He's done so much for hip hop.
In rap music.
Oh my God, bro, you missing it. He's part of the global. He's part of the global music.
Come on, man. You can't be serious. All the shit you talk about images of black males and black women, blah blah blah, and you want to see this clown picture on national TV with a murder star on his face. You're going somewhere. You need to quit.
See, you passing judgment on that young man. Listen, man.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on, bro. So wait a minute, hold on. You just sat back here.
Let me say this. Let me just say this before you go.
Go ahead.
You said I'm judging him. Don't I judge him based on whether I buy his music or not? Sure. I'm a consumer. I'm not buying or accepting the persona he puts out there. So you just answered yourself.
No,
but continue.
Hold on. Did you not just praise Dr. Dre? Didn't you just say Dr. Dre was supposed to?
I did not praise him. I said he's an icon.
Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, an icon. You making him an icon, and I mean he ain't no icon. He's iconic to me, yeah, because I'm in. I like the music game and blah blah blah. But Lil Wayne is just as important to hip hop as Dr. Dre is, because Dr. Dre.
Where's Lil Wayne's headphones at?
Where's what?
Where's Lil Wayne's headphones at?
Oh, bro, come on now. Don't act like Dr. Dre invented it. Wait a minute, hold on, bro. Do you really want me to? Wait a minute, hold on. Do you want me? Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, brother. Hold on. You ain't about to get on here and talk about some Dr. Dre headphones when them boys use Dr. Dre's name to put out them old fucked up ass headphones, bro. Them headphones was basic. Wasn't nothing good. Anybody on here tell you them headphones was trash. They had a great marketing. Okay. They had a great marketing division to bring athletes and to use the sheep mentality of if he do it, they all will follow. Those headphones wasn't shit for that kind of money. And that being said, Dr. Dre got a percentage. Hold on, bro. Dr. Dre got a percentage from that thing using his name. He wasn't part of the technology of it or nothing like that. He didn't invent shit, bro. Just like his music. His music was a whole bunch of loops of other real artists who could play instruments and could make up their own chords. Dr. Dre wasn't nothing but a sampler. That's all he did. Now, I ain't taking nothing away from him, but don't call him a genius by using other people's stuff. That's like me plagiarizing somebody's paper, using 10 papers to write my own paper, and then you turn around and call me a genius.
I never once called him a genius. I said
he's legendary because he plagiarized people's stuff. A loop.
I said he's an icon.
Okay, well, maybe he is. But don't call Lil Wayne a problem. Dr. Dre had just Dr. Dre. Let me ask you something. What has Wayne got in trouble for that Dr. Dre ain't getting in trouble for?
Drug addict.
I said, what he get in trouble for?
Oh, he almost died. He got in trouble with the Lord.
Lil Wayne has a medical condition.
Law. He got in trouble with God's law.
Lil Wayne got a medical condition. He's always had it since he was a little boy. What are you talking about?
Tracy Dillingham, shut your ass up. I saw your little Obama phone clip. You ain't funny. You ain't funny, Tracy.
Man, how you gonna go at sis like that, bro? That's your sister.
That's the homie. That's the homie. But you know damn well she ain't fake shit.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Well, let's get back on this, bro. Lil Wayne deserves to be the halftime show. And the reason being is because it's not just Lil Wayne. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked at you. I'm so shocked at you, bro, because you would have an LA guy do a New Orleans show when in fact Kendrick Lamar's is not LA. No. He's not LA like Dre and that was.
It's not a rap show. You don't get to go out there and represent your city, just because an icon.
Bruh, you sound way different these days on this, man. You sound different.
I'm sounding more logical. I'm sounding logical.
No, bro, because you gotta understand
this is some high school. This is some high school
brother,
stuff.
Let me explain something.
No, in the city.
I'm not talking about his city.
How are you a pensioner millionaire like this?
But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Here.
Did you not watch the Dre Super Bowl in LA? Wasn't they talking about his Compton, LA, and they was pumping up the city because that's where they were from? That was the whole premise of the act.
And who were the guest stars? A New Yorker and a guy from Detroit and a woman from New York City as well. So what are you talking about?
All of it had LA ties to it, bro. You know that Dr. Dre's music is an LA music. That's what it is. It's a West Coast music.
Whoa. So 50 Cent did a couple New York, LA beats, but Eminem.
Listen, man, all I can tell y'all is this, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you. It's been decided, but I will say this to you: New Orleans artists deserve this. Not just Lil Wayne, but the whole New Orleans clique. Master P,
in the immortal words
all of them
from the Wire, deserve ain't got nothing.
But let me explain something to you, brother. The only reason why Jay-Z is in this position is to give homage to the people that served, who brought it was part of NFL. The hip hop industry built NFL just like they did the NBA. If we wasn't running around, wait a minute, hold on, brother. If we wasn't rocking them damn starter jackets in the 80s, the NFL might not be what it is today. What are you talking about? There was a ton of people rocking NFL and NBA jerseys. Black culture is part of the movement and the build of these professional sport teams. So we supposed to pay the guys back from them era.
So what is NFL all hip hop reparations?
Say what? I didn't hear you.
So what are you saying? Hip hop, the NFL owes hip hop reparations?
Well, you know what? Let me just say this to you. The question was, so does the NFL owe these people reparations? The form of a reparation is a check, maybe not, okay? Because they both benefited from it, all right? But now let me say this to you. If the NFL made a lot of money off of what the No Limit Soldiers was doing and Lil Wayne and Master P and all them, giving homage and paying back reparations would be putting them on the show so their catalogs could grow a little bit, because everybody knows that when you put people on the halftime show, it brings back memories. They start selling downloads. They start getting booked for shows later on because people see that they still out there. That's what it does for the artists. That's why they do it for free. It's the biggest show that they probably ever going to do, and that's the halftime show. And I think those New Orleans brothers, including Lil Wayne, Master P, and the whole clique, and Juvenile, and all of them, deserve it. They put the work in. They deserve that.
That's what you want to see on national TV.
I don't care. I didn't see worse, bro.
TV, a bunch of 50-year-old men hopping around in white T-shirts and gold teeth.
So wait a minute, bro. What is
I don't
wrong
hear
with
shit
you?
from you. I don't hear nothing from you talking about
Oh my God.
black men should be doing this and that on your future shows.
Listen, man,
Because
I'm gonna say this.
You support
Hold on.
the
Hold on.
degeneracy.
Wait a minute. Hold
Wyatt.
on. Hold on. Let
You
me just say this
support
to you.
the degeneracy.
I
where
didn't
it's
hear you say that
convenient.
shit about 50 when he was hanging upside down with a bulletproof vest on at that halftime show in LA. Now all of a sudden you want to be critical.
With his fat ass.
Now you want to be critical, but I didn't hear you saying that. I didn't hear you saying that.
I did. I was like, why is this
I didn't hear you saying. I didn't hear you saying
anything.
I didn't hear you saying anything about Rihanna halftime performance twerking while she was pregnant. I didn't hear you saying shit about that.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh,
I said, why was she?
So now you got
a
now you got a problem. Now you got a problem because New Orleans is a proud city.
I don't have a problem with New Orleans people. My thing is, stop your blood clot crying. Look at the bigger picture. Blow up the negatives and look at the bigger picture.
Listen,
Picture.
Listen, hold on. Let me ask you something, Fane. Would it be appropriate or inappropriate if the Super Bowl was in Cleveland this year and they brought Bone Thugs and Harmony in? Wouldn't that be appropriate or would that be inappropriate?
That'd be trite. That's trite. That's hip hop niggatry. That's what you're supporting right now.
Wait a minute. Then what's the point? Wait a minute. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Then what's the point? What's the point of Jay-Z being in the position that he's in? What was his point? What was the whole point of Jay-Z being in the position of being able to select the halftime shows? What was the point of him? Why is he even there?
I don't know. I'm not a part of the decision-making committee of the NFL. And neither are you. So you're right.
But we got to pay attention to the command, to the sense of command. Why is Jay-Z in the position that he's in if the NFL is not if they're not valuing his opinion on who comes out the halftime show? Why is he even there? Why is I asked that question when he got appointed to that position? Why? Because the NFL
it's like having daddy in the room, having daddy in the home, something you always talk about. The NFL is daddy.
All right,
they
Fame,
gonna
you got anything else?
Some bullshit.
You got anything else, man? You don't want the New Orleans boys to get the halftime show because they thug.
No, I want you and the rest of these passionate children that around the world that are talking about this Lil Wayne city. This Lil Wayne city. Y'all sound like 16
You know what? You never heard me say that.
What makes you think you said that at the beginning of the goddamn phone call?
No, I didn't.
What makes you think that Lil Wayne is good for business?
I'm gonna let you slide that one through. I heard you. And I'm gonna let you have one. I'm gonna let you have one. I'm gonna let you have one. But I didn't say that.
You're the Uber businessman in this phone conversation.
Hold on,
Who's
bro.
better for business? Who's better for business?
Bro, I got 7 minutes before I'm out of here. I am not gonna waste the rest.
Who's better for business, Wayne or Kendrick?
Say it again.
Who's better for business, Wayne or Kendrick?
Well, who sold more records?
Who's better for business?
I said who sold more records. Kendrick? That's who's best for business. I answered your question.
At this point in time,
bruh, who sold? No, in career earnings, who sold more records? That's your question. You asked me the question. Who better for business?
Well, Wayne got like 10 years on Kendrick to start.
Okay, then shut it down. What's your point?
At this point in time, 2024, on this date, September 10th, who's better for business?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. There's always a story that needs to be told during halftime shows. They always bring halftime shows to bring up the cities, to make it special, to make the city vibrant, to do things. It's not just the Super Bowl. There's a lot more to it. And to be honest with you, to bring Lil Wayne on halftime show in his home city and bring the whole No Limit Soldiers and the whole New Orleans sound, which they'll probably bring out Big Frida and all that stuff too. If you've never been to a Mardi Gras, then you would never understand the energy that would be in the building that night. So I know
you know what else would be in the building that night?
What?
You know what else gonna be in the building? Harry Connick Jr. energy. You gonna play him too?
Maybe so. Maybe so.
All
I'm saying to you is this, bro. Let me say this to you, Fame.
You can't forget that too.
No, let me say this to you, Fame, before I get out of here, before we go. All I'm gonna tell you is this. I can visualize it now. I could see them doing a parade coming to the stage like Mardi Gras. I could see them throwing beads. I could see them having the cakes. I could see them doing everything that's New Orleans affiliated. And then here comes Kendrick Lamar. That looks crazy. You got to bring the New Orleans blood with the New Orleans vibe. That's all I'm saying to you, brother. That's all I'm saying. All that got gold teeth in their mouth and all that old shit, they wouldn't be who they were. They wouldn't be who they are today if any of that really mattered. All right. So what made them successful is who they are, what they stood for then. And it's just a disservice to go to them boys' city with the biggest show in town and not let them serve the people. That's just my opinion on it. What else you got, Fame? I got to go. I'm at the top of the hour.
I want to listen to Harry Connick Jr.
All right. I got to go, Fame. I appreciate it.
I have fun.
All right. Oh, he didn't howl. I gave him a time to howl, and y'all know I can't stand that sound of Fame crazy as hell. I wasn't reading the comments. But I'm gonna tell y'all I'm a cousin of New Orleans. I lived in New Orleans. It's a disservice. I don't care if you like what I'm saying or not. I'm telling you, there would not be no energy is gonna be able to match it if the New Orleans boys didn't come out. And I'm talking Lil Wayne, Juvenile, Master P, what's the name? Watch yourself, all that shit, bro. I'm telling you, that's a vibe. New Orleans brought a whole new sound to hip hop, bro. They wasn't basic. And I just think it's just doing a disservice. My question is this. What is Jay-Z thinking? What is Jay-Z thinking? What's the point of having Jay-Z there if he ain't if he matched up the LA show, right? He said Ron said Mystical in jail. Maybe so. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that lineup. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, you gave LA, you gave him Snoop, Dr. Dre. He went up there and crip walked. And you want to sit here and talk about gold teeth and all this. This is the same shit I was talking about Snoop the other time. You got a whole gang boy, a dude from the fucking Crips, up there walking and cripping and all this old shit. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear no complaints. You got Dr. Dre, who, he made good beats, woman beater. Beat the shit out of Wendy Williams. Wife didn't claim domestic violence on him several times. Woman beater. I ain't heard nothing. You got 50 Cent up there hanging upside down with a fucking bulletproof vest on. 50 my mans, but it is what it is. What we gonna do? If we gonna put a hip hop artist on the stage and you're gonna make him current or relevant, you're gonna have to bring somebody up there like who? If you want to miss the good bar. Hey, Fame, you'll be surprised. What did you say about New Orleans? Hold on. The paying attendance of the Super Bowl won't be from New Orleans. Snoop is commercial at this point. Yeah, y'all done crip walked and made that shit, that dysfunction. You done made it normal by loving Snoop, making him mainstream. That's what happens when you get influenced and you think that shit is normal and you make it cute. But now let me explain something to you about New Orleans. There ain't going to be one man, one woman that go to that Super Bowl. I'm talking about the audience. People that buy tickets, that are not going down in the French Quarter, that are not going to go down on Bourbon Street. They're going to go down there, drink. They're going to go down there and hear all of, they're going to go down there and hear all the jazz. They're going to hear all the hip hop. They're going to do all that in the French Quarter. They're going to do all that down on Bourbon Street. It ain't going to be a Mr. Good bar in town. And you worried about what the artist gonna say at halftime because they thugs? I don't get that. Now, I think that to be honest with you, I would rather see those guys get an opportunity to get out on another tour by getting that visibility at the halftime show. That's just my opinion on it. I think that Jay-Z missed this one. I think he had a wide open shot and he missed it. That's all I'm saying. He missed the jumper. Now, is Kendrick Lamar, that's no shade at Kendrick Lamar. But let me ask you, why didn't Dre and them put him, why didn't Kendrick Lamar perform in LA if he's that big? Shit, he went and got Mary J. Blige. He didn't got a whole lineup of his hits. Dre did. But he didn't bring out Kendrick Lamar. He brought 50 Cent. He brought Snoop. But he didn't bring Kendrick Lamar. So, no, Kendrick Lamar is hot right now. And to be honest with y'all, I'm going to be honest and tell you what I think it is. And y'all might not agree with me on this. I have to get to my thing tomorrow on Shreveport. Speaking of New Orleans and Shreveport, I ended up in New Orleans over the weekend. So, yeah, I'm on one right now. This is like the perfect time to be able to talk about this. But I'm going to tell you what I think the shit is. I think it was shade. I think it was shade. Okay, maybe he did. Oh, he did. He did. He did come out. He did come out. My apologies. So now he get his own show this time. I can always come back, bro. I can always come back. So he got an opportunity to perform at one, and then he coming back and getting the whole full-time show on this one. What he gonna do? Bring Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, and Ice, and what's his name? He gonna bring Dre. What he gonna do? If he do anything decent, he gonna go get him some New Orleans artists, and he'll balance it out. That's what I think. But now let me just say this to you. Hold on. I just think it's right. What I think Jay got a problem with Birdman. And everybody know that if Lil Wayne hit that stage, if Lil Wayne hit that stage, he bring in the whole New Orleans with him, from P to Birdman to all of them. And Jay don't like other people to shine. Jay-Z don't want people to shine. And if you think I'm lying, show me one person that he stood side by side with and let them shine with him. He don't do features for free. He'll watch these starving artists starve. He's never been that guy. He's never been that guy. You got Dame Dash and all these guys. Look at the block that Jay-Z doing on Dame Dash right now. I know Dame out here looking crazy right now, but the truth of the matter is there's no Jay-Z without Dame Dash. Dame Dash put all that business out there for Jay-Z. He was the springboard. Jay-Z would have just been another hustler in the streets rapping, a good battle rapper. But the truth of the matter is Jay's been he's been the type of person, and we all know somebody like this. Jay's been the type of person that step on whoever he got to step on to get where he has to go and stay up on that podium, and he'll knock people down as they trying to approach him. That's just what it's been, bro. I know people, well, I shouldn't say that, but I know of people who know how he function out here. You don't want to give Birdman and them guys no life. He don't want to put them back where he don't want to see that. He don't want to see that shit. Just like he loving the fact that Dame Dash is down on his luck right now. He love the fact that dude going through this shit. He love it because he was the only one that ever told the truth about Jay-Z. He probably shouldn't have told a lot of the truth. And that's what happens sometimes when you tell the truth. When you tell the truth about people, don't ever. It's just like me. If I ever hit a bad moment, I have to be careful because everybody or anybody that I've ever had a conversation about, now I deserved it. If I tell you the truth about a dude and something bad happened to me or I fall bad on my luck or something, that's what you get. You supposed to, yeah, that's what you get. You should have never said all that bad. Oh, I should have never told the truth about somebody. So I deserve a bad patch. I don't know anybody that live a life where they don't have a bad moment. Dame Dash, all he ever did, now the one time he went to the Breakfast Club, I didn't appreciate it. I appreciated where he was going, but I didn't appreciate what he was saying to Charlemagne and them. I didn't like that approach. Work for yourself, all that. I think there's a better way of saying things that he was trying to say. But if more people was running in the direction of what Dame Dash was trying to do by using his own money to do things, y'all got to understand Jay-Z is not what you think he is. Jay-Z is an MC. He's not a businessman by nature. He's just like Dre. When it comes down to business, he's around the right corporate people who make the business moves, and they use him for that. And they definitely getting the lion's portion of the money. Everybody think $1 billion mean $1 billion. What happened to Kanye West when they said you're not a billionaire anymore? How do you go from a billionaire, $1 billion, to being worth $300 million all of a sudden? How does that happen? Because you're not really a billionaire. You're a billionaire on future earnings. You're a billionaire on paper, but you're not truly a billionaire. You're not liquid. You don't have a liquid. You're not liquid of $1 billion. Come on, stop playing. And that's not me shooting shots. It's just we tend to want to respect people more by the money that they make. Now you got to earn my respect. It's more than just having money, bro. If you making bad decisions just because you got some money to cover that bad decision up, I don't respect you any more than I respect somebody that might have a little bit of money, but is making better decisions. Somebody put a post out. Who was Jason Whitlock said, how do y'all respect a man that's worth $200 million out here making bad mistakes, but you got a man that's making $60,000, living his life every day, sacrificing for his family and doing all the right things. Y'all don't respect him, and he's working every day, but you'll respect a man that's driving a Ferrari and all that old shit, worth $200 million, and he could be a straight fool out here, and y'all want to go to the come to the rescue for him. I understand exactly what he's talking about. I understand exactly what he's talking about. I tell you, bro, it's tough sometimes. It's tough out here. Oh, man. You know what? Tomorrow, same place, same time. My intentions are to talk about, let me just make sure I got it here. Yeah, I got it. My intentions is to talk about my trip to Shreveport. I'll start out with that tomorrow, right here at 1 o'clock. Peace and love to y'all. That's my time. I'll catch you on the next one.
Pride and